Hello everyone and welcome to IvAnReads. So today I'm back with another Top 5 Wednesday video, and this week's theme is the top 5 books you didn't think you liked that you ended up liking. So I'm probably going to say this every week, but it was kind of hard for me to just find 5 books. Not because there were so many this time, but kind of the opposite. I'm usually pretty confident that I'm going to like the books that I read, and if I don't like a book while I'm reading it, I just stop reading it because life is too short to read books you don't like. So in the number 5 spot, a book I didn't think I would like that I actually ended up loving was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. I guess it's more of a short story because it is really, really short. Either way, I actually ended up loving this book. I first picked it up when I was in 8th grade, I think, around there, and I completely fell in love with it. Next book I didn't think I would like is Glass Houses by Rachel Kane. Why don't I know who this is by? This is one of my favorite books. So I didn't think that I was going to like this book because after Twilight I was kind of done with the whole vampire related anything. All of the vampire stories, I was like, no, thank you. But I actually ended up really loving this book, and I don't even know why, because it's probably not the best book in the world, but it's near and dear to my heart, and I've read it like 1,000 times. So the next book I didn't think I like was recommended to me by my friend Jessica, and that was The Hunger Games. I never read dystopian books before this one in high school, and I just didn't think it was something I was gonna like. I was like, well, it kind of sounds cool, but it also just, not really my speed. But after her like bugging me about it for, I think like 2 months, I was like, fine, I'll read Hunger Games. And it was such a good life choice. So the next book I didn't think I was gonna like was The Host by Stephenie Meyer, because after I liked Twilight when it first came out. Let me just admit that to you right now. Like, I was actually pretty obsessed with it for a while. And then the movies came out and I couldn't stop picturing Kristen Stewart, and it ruined it for me. Because say what you will about her as a human, don't know her well enough not to like her as a person, but I sure as hell don't like her as Bella. Anyway, so when I saw The Host, it was my friend Rachel's, and I can't get this stupid sticker off, which is so dumb. Stop putting stickers on my book that won't come off without leaving residue or traces of the sticker, or I swear I will find you and smack you with it. The Host by Stephenie Meyer wasn't something I thought I would like because I was so annoyed from Twilight with Stephenie that I didn't think that I would ever read another book of hers again. But I saw it on my friend's shelf and I was like, hey, can I read your book? And she was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And I freaking love this book. I love it so much. Like, the aliens are so cool in it and the world is fantastic, and it's just a good book. I love it. And the number 1 book I didn't think I would like that I ended up falling in love with was The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. I love Holly Black. She wrote one of my all-time favorite series, The Spiderwick Chronicles, and now I'm reading I just read The Iron Trial last month and it was fantastic. And so I'm not sure why I didn't think I would love this. I think I was just still so burnt out on vampire books and just still so done with like that whole romancy, predictable, like annoying love triangle failed situation that normally accompanies vampire books, that I just didn't want anything else to do with them. But then I picked this up because I heard a bunch of people here on BookTube raving about it, and I was like, I really like the cover, so I'm gonna get in on that, and it was amazing. I loved this book. I love the vampires in this book. I love the way it spreads. I love the fact that there wasn't this huge stupid romancy love triangle situation at all, and that none of that was the focus, and that the vampires are actually sociopaths. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned vampires that just rip people's throats out? I don't know, we kind of lost those for a while, but I'm happy they were kind of brought back in this to an extent. I like how like the vampires and the humans kind of coexist inside of the towns. It's a really great book. If you haven't read it, you should check it out. I loved it. So thank you guys so much for watching my top 5 books that I didn't think I would like that I ended up loving. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe so we can do this more often. Anna, I will see you soon. Until next time, I hope you all have a great life, and goodbye!